Hello, my name is Coleman Airwood, and today I'm going to talk to you about how I think that college students should not have a attendance policy. High school students all around the country have a certain amount of days that they can miss before they start losing credit and losing credit on their grades. But there's 1 in 5 college students missing class every single day. By the end of this speech, I hope that I can persuade you all to see that college classes should not have an attendance policy. I would like to discuss on my beliefs on why I think they should not have an attendance policy. One, I look at it as we are paying customers to the college. We are paying the college our money to attend there. So I don't think that they should have the right to tell us we have to be there because we are paying them. We are a customer to them. Two, if anybody that is in college and responsible enough, they will take the initiative to go to class and realize that being in class is going to help you make better grades. And once you get that old, you need to be responsible enough to go to class on your own. Shouldn't have to be told to go. And three, being told to go to class doesn't really teach responsibility, kind of like I said, and it don't prepare you for the workforce, for the work field. You're not going to have your boss calling you every day telling you have to be here at work because you just got to be here. No, if you just don't show up, they're going to fire you. That's how it is, and I feel like school having an attendance policy doesn't teach that responsibility and doesn't teach that person to take the initiative to go to class on their own. So my credibility statement, I went to Appalachian State for a year, and I had some classes that did have attendance policies, and I had some other classes that didn't. Um, I made sure I went to the ones that did have attendance policy. Sometimes, if I didn't feel like going to class, I laid out of the ones that didn't. And at the end of the semester, I looked at my grades from all my classes, and every class that I didn't have an attendance policy in, I actually ended up making better grades. I think it's because I didn't. Whenever I went to those classes that didn't have an attendance policy, I was more engaged in the class. I wasn't look I wasn't acting so negative in the class. Whereas with a class that has an attendance policy, sometimes you go and you don't feel like going, so you go in there with a negative attitude, not willing to truly learn what you're going to the class to be there for. So I think that almost sometimes having an attendance policy can hurt you because it forces people to go whenever they really don't want to be there and they just don't learn. So one of my main points is college students are paying to be there, so I don't think that they should be forced to go to class. One of my sub points is according to the Student Support Organization College Board, students at a community college spend approximately about $3,500, while students at a four-year university spend approximately $10,000 each year in tuition alone. Another subpoint is although professors teach to help students, they are still doing their job, and they will still be making a difference in their lives whether or not the student is in class, either positively or negatively. So I look at it as we are paying the school to be there. So I think that we are a customer to the school. They are not paying us to be there. We are paying them to be there. So they shouldn't be able to say, hey, you have to be there. My second sub point is that students that want to receive good grades will show up to class on their own. They don't need to be told. In today's time, one of my sub points is in today's time, a large amount of coursework is online. Studies can be done online. They don't have to be done in the classroom. And another one is Ed Foster, Student Engagement Manager at Nottingham Trent University, noted that there are very exceptional individuals who will do well no matter what. For most normal students, attending is really important. So my argument is that who has the right to force exceptional individuals to spend their time in class? So my third point is that forcing college students to go to class will not prepare them for the workforce and prepare them for the real world. Students should be forced to learn that their own actions have consequences instead of making a rule and a decision for them. So if you were being forced to go to class, that don't, like I said, it don't teach you to be responsible and make you take the initiative on your own to go to class. Where if you make the attendance policy optional, it will teach you if you want to make good grades, you will go to class on your own. It'll teach responsibility and make you take the initiative to do what you need to do. My conclusion is that after listening to my speech, I hope that you can understand and agree with me that college classes do not need an attendance policy. I think that college courses should not have an attendance policy because students are paying to be there. We're not forced to be there. I just I think that I think it would be better if they just didn't have attendance policies. I think, like I said, um, going to college is our choice. It is not being forced upon us. It is our choice. We are paying the college our money to be there. So I think that we should have the say so whether we want to be in class or not. As a student myself, I think the attendance policies can be important, but they can also hurt you. Like I said, in my experience at Appalachian, I did better in my classes that didn't have attendance policies because whenever I did go to class, I was more engaged. Um, I just feel like not having attendance policies is the right thing to do because we're paying the college our money to be there. Um, A student that wants to make good grades will take the initiative to go to class on his own. He shouldn't have to be forced to go to class. And thirdly, um, having an attendance policy does not prepare an individual for the work field. It does. It's making a decision for them. I think it's better if you make them take the initiative to go to class on their own. Um, Thank you for listening. I'm Coleman Airwood. Thank you.